Hello, I'm Greenie and today I'm going to show you how to cut out a photo in Photoshop CS6. This is a skill that once you master will last you years and years, and you can cut out any photograph and put it on any background. So let's take a look and see how it's done.
Hi, so let's start with opening up Photoshop. Okay, now we're going to, as it's nearly Christmas, we're going to do a Christmas theme. So we're going to cut out this lady and put her on this background there. Just something that I've downloaded. So let's make a start. Now the first and the most important thing that we have to do is we have to duplicate the layer. So as you can see here, it's set as the background. We need to drag that into this folder here to duplicate it. So we've now got two layers, and you can turn off the background. Therefore, whatever you do to this layer now, so if I go like this and delete, you can see through it. It's very similar to having layers of tracing paper. Okay, now what we do is we use this tool here, the lasso tool, the round one. Yours might be set default on this tool here, but you need to select this one. All this means is that if you hold down the Alt key on your keyboard as you're clicking away, it will set points, and I'll demonstrate this now. So if I hover, so it's clicked on there, so if I hover anywhere on the picture, hold down Alt, so Alt is down, click, 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 and then whenever I let go of everything, it joins it back up. So that's basically all you have to do. Now I always tend to start at the bottom left and work around the top of the picture. Now I'm not going to zoom in too far on this because we're going to just do it quite quickly, so you don't get bored. So here we go. So you go right now. Always remember to be slightly inside what you're cutting. See that I'm not really worrying. See how much I'm cutting off of the cardigan there, and then we go around. It's like you're taking chunks, little bites, and then delete, delete. Now what you've also got to remember is up here where it says feather, you have that set to 1 and anti-aliased, and I do 2 deletes, or back on mine. I do back, so back, and that takes 2 tiny sections out of it, so it's not quite as sharp. So let's just zoom in a little bit more because it's a bit more fiddly here, but look how far I've gone in there. So let's just go round, keep it going. It goes very pale here, so you might find you need to do a bit of work on this, but we'll have a look at that a bit later on when we get the background on. But this tutorial is mainly just to show how to cut out. So you just keep taking chunks and chunks, and because it's anti-aliased, you can just do lots and lots of clicks. So I'm going click, click, click. There's lots and lots. So lots of clicks, and even though some of them are a little bit sharp points, when you do 2 deletes, it will make a smooth area. So here, look, there's a bit of fur, but let's just do this and make sure you're within the picture on there. Let's just go around. Not far to go now because all the way around. So we keep on making those little cuts. See, look how far I'm in there. Look. I don't care, I'm just doing it. There you go. Always better to be slightly inside than slightly outside of the picture, because nobody will know from the original picture. Try and work out where this goes. I think it goes around here and then like that. So click, 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 around the shoulder, and then all the way around to there. Delete, delete. Move it up. Now the way I'm moving it up is by holding down spacebar, which gives you the hand tool, and then left click will drag the picture up. You can use obviously the slide bars along the top, but it takes a bit longer to do. I do a lot of shortcuts, which is why it's very difficult to show people when they're looking over your shoulder, when they say, how do you cut out this picture of my wife on holiday, and see there's this background, I don't like it, it's all cloudy, but I've got this lovely photo here of us when we were in Egypt and it's beautiful. Can you just cut her out? and I explain and they write notes, but a few days later I end up having to quickly do the picture myself. It's quicker sometimes to do it. So I thought I'd do this little tutorial so I can just direct people to it. Okay, so now I've zoomed out, and what we need to do is do big cuts when it's zoomed out, because we don't want these areas around here. So we're doing exactly the same, round, round, delete, delete. Okay, nearly there, all the way down here. Oh, a bit wrong there. Doesn't matter. Delete, delete. Okay, so there is our picture. Now what we need to do to drag it onto the other picture that we've got, so we've got both of them open, they're on their tabs up here. We need to drag the one out of the tab like that, so you can now see the two pictures. Okay, so now click on the move tool at the top, click on your picture and drag it across and let go, and it should, hey presto, appear. I'll close that one down, we don't need that one now, and there it is. So you can now move that around if you only want a little bit of it, or if you go Control T, again using my shortcuts, and then hold down Shift, you can shrink it down, look, and then click in the middle and move it. So let's just do that for now. Transform, and there you go. Now you could do it a little bit neater, and always best if you're using a darker picture in the background. If you're using a certain, trying to find a photo, try not to use one where it is a white background, because you do get a lot of shadow like this. But you know, in further tutorials we'll show you how to put a bit of effect on this so it does look like there's a bit of red glow on the lady. Okay, and that ends this tutorial.